What's up, guys? Just got home from Lake St. Clair, wrapped up our 3-event tour up north, and gosh almighty, had an awesome event at Lake St. Clair. Ended up taking 5th place, catching some big bags of smallmouth. And I just want to give you guys a little recap of what went down, how it went down, and you know, the techniques and equipment that I used this week. So just to get started off, Lake St. Clair is an awesome place. The lake itself is full of fish. There's all kind of, you know, big smallmouth roaming out there, but this time of year they all kind of are out in that little bit deeper water, you know, anywhere from that 14 to 18, 20 foot range out in the lake, and they're just roaming, chasing bait, and it's not easy to dial into. And I practiced out on the lake and had success, but it was just very random for me. So one day I dedicated of my practice to the river, and that actually ended up being my best day of practice. So going into the tournament, my game plan was to start out in the river, and then maybe after 1 o'clock to go out to the lake just to see if I could, you know, luck up and catch one of those really big fish that live out there. And that's basically what I did. So day one, went to the river, started in the river, caught 18.5 pounds. And at 12:30 I said, hey, I'm going to the lake and try to get, you know, try to cull up and get to that 20-pound mark, and it just never did materialize for me. So, you know, ended up with 18.5 pounds on day one, which is a good weight, but not great on Lake St. Clair. And I think I was, you know, somewhere in the mid-30s after day one. So, you know, after that day, I told myself I'm going to stay in the river just because I didn't have any luck out on the lake. So day two, I stayed in the river, caught all my fish, you know, in the river, like I said, and ended up with 21.5, and I just carried that momentum throughout the tournament. Day three I had 22 and change, and then the last day had the biggest bag that I weighed in all week, 22 and 3/4 basically. So 3 really great days of fishing in the river, and I keep saying that first day, you know, maybe cost me the win, but you know, that's stuff we can't control, and you know, you can look back and use that for future knowledge. So but like I said, caught all my fish in the river, caught all my fish on an ALX Rods Trickster. That's a 7-foot light plus. So when we hear the light plus, that kind of may scare some people. Light plus for ALX, in my opinion, is more medium light. It's perfect setup, perfect action for Ned rigs, drop shot, any type of that finesse drop shot or finesse spinning, you know, techniques or whatever it may be. So that the Zolo Trickster was the rod that I used. Again, 7-foot, light plus, and I caught all my fish on a Ned rig. That is a 1/4 ounce TrueSouth head with, and I mixed up my baits. So mixed it up between a Bizz Baits Sassy stick, 4-inch, and a Bizz Baits Ned Dizzy. And guys, that Ned Dizzy is a really cool little bait for a Ned rig. So after each day in my live well, those smallmouth were spitting up crawfish. And that Ned Dizzy and even the 4-inch Sassy stick on a Ned rig is just a perfect little imitator for crawfish. And you know, I wasn't catching a ton of fish, but you know, catching somewhere around 12 to 15 a day. You know, out of those 12 or 15 fish, you were going to have 7 of the right bites, and you know, I was lucky enough to get those bites each day. So man, it was just a great event. You know, great momentum to lead us into the fall swing. Still going to be some tough events coming up, but like I said, some great momentum, and you know, just really looking forward to getting that this fall swing started. So I want to thank you guys for following along. Thank you guys for all the support. Make sure you guys check out all these products that I caught these fish on. You're going to catch, you know, fish all around the country on this stuff. So you guys make sure to check them out. Again, thanks for following along. We'll see you guys at the next one.